Hari Om. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter number 2, Shloka number 9. Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvā hṛṣīkeśaṁ guḍākeśaḥ parantapaḥ na yotsya iti govindam uktvā tūṣṇīṁ babhūva. Sañjaya said, having spoken thus to hṛṣīkeśaṁ, guḍākeśaḥ, the destroyer of foes, said to Govinda, I will not fight, and became silent. Even after taking refuge in the Lord and seeking His grace, the great warrior Arjuna decidedly told Sri Krishna that he would not fight and became silent and quiet. Becoming silent and quiet in the face of a crisis was an expression of bewilderment and helplessness. We may notice that despite asking his teacher to advise him, Arjuna already made up his mind not to fight without even waiting for the advice sought. This indicates his confused state of mind. In such a situation, the teacher's task becomes all the more difficult to convince the student. Dhritarashtra's expectancy to know what happened next was answered by Sañjaya, which would have been music to Dhritarashtra's ears, as Arjuna was not going to fight and was contemplating on leaving the battlefield and preferred to live by seeking alms. But Sañjaya disappointed him again by using very apt names for the personalities he refers to in this shloka. Here Sañjaya uses two epithets of Arjuna to give hints to Dhritarashtra. Arjuna is conqueror of sleep, guḍākeśaḥ. The power of sleep is such that sooner or later all living beings succumb to it. But with his determination, Arjuna had disciplined himself in such a way that sleep could come near him only if he permitted it, and only for the amount of time he chose to sleep. Sañjaya is hinting here subtly that as this hero among men has conquered sleep, he will conquer his present despondency too, sooner or later. Again, by using the word parantapaḥ, the destroyer of enemies, which indicates that once he stands up and fights, sons of Dhritarashtra will have a terrible time, as he will be a terror of enemies. And the words Sañjaya uses for Sri Krishna are hṛṣīkeśaṁ and Govinda. Sri Krishna, as the master of the mind and senses, will definitely ensure that the events in the battlefield are properly managed. By addressing Lord Sri Krishna as Govinda, Arjuna is seeking his protection as Govinda protects his cows, and as Govinda, he knows everything in all respects according to the words of the Vedas. In times of confusion, it is wise for us to take a step back and seek guidance from higher authorities like Sri Krishna or his representatives. Hari Om. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.